Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bakar Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there. And this is another lesson in the news, another update of wars and rumors of wars, another update video lesson about to bring out again on this June the 6th, 2022 at 9:10 p.m. Central Standard Time on this Monday night. And the title of this lesson is going to be Wars and Rumors of Wars Update. Once again. And this is a news article from RT.com. Once again, another Wars and Rumors of Wars update. This is from the World News. This was published on June the 6th, 2022 from RT Alternative News. And the highlight of this news article, and it reads, Syria accuses Israel of attack. Air defenses respond to a missile attack in Damascus. And I've been mentioning this previous times in my numerous previous videos about the increase of tensions between the Syrian border and the Israeli border. You got conflict back and forth between the borders of both of Syria and Israel, and it's furthermore increasing, even though this is an ongoing tension's been going on for quite some while now, and expected for it to increase more and more. So I'm going to read the news article. It says Syria accused Israel of launching missiles on an area of South Damascus on Monday, targeting the suburb of Sadar Zayim, if I pronounced that right. It says the air defenses were activated around 11:18 p.m. on Monday in response to hostile missiles detected approaching Damascus, and the state news agency SANA reported. The state TV described the attack as an Israeli aggression. It says the missile came from the direction of the occupied Golan Heights, and most were intercepted by air defenses, SANA said, citing military sources. Eyewitnesses reporting seeing several explosions in the night sky over the Syrian capital. At least one missile got through, however, and caused property damage. There were no reports of casualties as of yet. It says Israel has repeatedly launched missiles, right, just like I was just mentioning, with the cross-border conflict between one another, between Israel and Syria, Israel has repeatedly launched missiles into Syria over the past several years. On the rare occasions Tel Aviv has acknowledged the strikes. It claims targets Iranian military presence in the neighboring country and presumptive self-defense. Tehran has sent military aid to Damascus in the fight against Islamic State, formerly known as the ISIS, and other terrorist groups. Back on May the 20th, a missile squad targeting the vicinity of the Damascus International Airport killed at least 3 people and causing a fire that resulted in a flight delay, according to the Israeli outlet Ynet. Its target were pro-Iranian militants.
McDavid at the 19-minute mark. Draisaitl 17 and a half for head coach Jay Woodcroft. Edmonton started the game with 11 forwards, including Holloway making his NHL debut. He has only played 3.5 minutes. And saw Draisaitl and Uliardi hobbled earlier.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must be. But the end shall not be yet, right? Because the end is not yet, because you're going to hear more of these increasing of the wars and rumors of wars, of these rumors just becoming a rumor in the news. And you're going to times, when the times come, currently right now, what we are modern day living in, of these wars and rumors of wars are becoming a reality. And it's going to turn out to a full-out war very soon. And we're entering those stages, This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, that's what we're hearing right now. It's intensifying and increasing on an everyday basis. For these things must come to pass. Right, because these things must come to pass, because these are biblical prophecies, especially a lot of prophecy that's going on in the Middle East, because that was prophesied to happen, and we're seeing it right now, like the proxy wars, the nations rise against nations and the kingdom against kingdoms, the wars and rumors of wars, increasingly, especially in that region, Yeah, I think that'll be it. This was just a quick little sit-down lesson. Another quick war or rumors of wars update once again, as I brought out in my previous video. Now this is a second video that I'm bringing out of the update of prophecies around the world, which is happening on an everyday basis as we bring out these videos through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. So, expect to see more of these increases of these nations going against one another, because these are wars and rumors of wars in the last days, and the nation shall rise against nation, and kingdoms versus different kingdoms, and that's what we're seeing right now, because it's going to further escalate more and more and more in these last days, I believe the United States investigating a service member potentially did an attack on a base or something like that in Syria, I believe, that injured like 4 people. So, so it's a lot of tension starting to increase, and a lot of activity is starting to increase more and more and more in these last days, So, these are biblical prophecy times that we're living in. So expect to see more of these proxy wars, more of these increase of wars and rumors of wars, and the nations going against one another in different kingdoms as well too, and especially different parts around the world as well too. And especially it's going to be heavy a lot in the Middle East, and a lot of tension is going to increase more and more and more. And so with that, I hope this quick sit-down lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushua Ba'Hashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And until next time, I will say shalom and a ball.